Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of The Crazy World We Die In. If this is the first time on this channel, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. So if you are familiar with any of my content, you know I like looking at sometimes the smaller things that maybe other people would overlook. This is in terms of films, music, whatever, could be anything. And one of the things that I like to look at is maybe actors and actresses who are not the main star, are not the main person. The person that I'm going to be talking about today fits into that description perfectly. Now, I love Grease. I think Grease is an amazing film, and obviously you think of Grease and straight away you think of John Travolta, you think of Olivia Newton-John, you think of the various other stars who played in Grease. So the person that I'm going to be talking about is a lady called Susan Buckner. Now Susan sadly passed away, and hence that's why I'm making this video. So who is Susan Buckner? You may not know who she is. So Susan Buckner, so her role in Grease, which is probably what she's most well known for, was of Patty Simcock. Now Patty Simcock, if you remember, was the head cheerleader. She was quite a nerdy, talkative young lady. It's crazy because I think about when I was younger, and I always used to think she was quite a low-key, attractive young lady. She wasn't one of the cool pink ladies or Olivia Newton-John. I think if you remember her, she unfortunately was pranked throughout the whole film, usually by Kinnicky.
So I've taken the liberty of showing you two examples of Kinnicky pranking Patty Simcox. And here is the second example.
Also, if you remember at the beginning of the dance, I think it's confetti or something falls on her head and she starts screaming. So yeah, she had a pretty hard time in the film. She added a bit of character, a bit of laughter. Certainly, I think her role was, if you're a Grease fan, you certainly appreciate the role that she played. In my research, I found out a couple of things about Susan. So Susan was actually considered for the role of Sandy, but ultimately we know that went to Olivia Newton-John. I personally think that wouldn't have probably been a bad choice, but you know, sometimes you could see other people playing other roles, and I think she could have fit into that role. So remember I said that she was low-key quite attractive, which then brings me on to the next thing I found out about her, which makes sense to me. So in 1971 she was actually awarded the title of Miss Washington, so no surprise there whatsoever. I read it and I thought, I didn't know that, but I'm certainly not surprised, and yeah, that certainly hasn't surprised me. She also was in the top 10 Miss America 1972. Again, I didn't know that, but it is no surprise whatsoever. You know, sometimes things make sense, and I think this one is certainly one that certainly makes sense to me. Again, I trust my younger self. My younger self knew that she was quite a nice, attractive lady, and look at that. Miss America 1972, top 10, Miss Washington 1971. I trust my judgment. Also, we talk about just small roles she plays, so she didn't really blow up like some of the other stars in Greece. So she only had small roles leading up to Grease in Starsky and Hutch. She also had a small role in Dean Martin Show and Brady Bunch Variety Hour. So looking at her filmography, it's not extensive. She was also had a uncredited role in Police Academy 6. Now, I love the Police Academy films. Growing up, they were great. And number 6 was one that I've watched quite a lot of times. I'm picturing her and I'm picturing 6. Apparently she was a news reporter. I'm going to have to go back and find it. You guys maybe watching it and be like, yep, that's right, I know her. I've seen her in it. But yeah, she was in Police Academy 6. I just wanted to give my shout out, my salute to Susan. It pains me when people pass away, but again, for something like Grease, which, you know, commands a certain place in my heart, it is a really sad time. So, you know, Susan, I salute you. Guys, thank you for watching this content. Please comment below if you got anything to add. You know, you could enlighten me about something, or tell me what you thought of this video. Again, if you like this channel, please press that like button. Also, please press that subscribe button and you'll be notified when new content is put out. Other than that, guys, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Crazy World We Die In. Take care.